Hello and welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving warrior, mom of twins, 4 crazy rescue dogs, and a rescue cat who likes to craft in her spare time. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message. It boosts my serotonin and my self-esteem, and I could use that. And if you're a returning friend, you already know the crazy you're in for, so grab your drink, sit on back, and let's have at it. Who doggy? It's been a week. It's gonna be a week. That's okay. The team the place that Paul is with, right now, has told me that roughly I've got about a week to find him someplace to move to, because they're a short-term stay and we need long-term care. Great. And what I realize is that nursing homes haven't changed in 20 some years since my grandmother was in one. So basically you're picking the best of the worst. Yeah. And the amount of nursing homes that can handle a ventilator and a trach and even dialysis. Yeah, I've got 9 in the entire state of Michigan. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. And more than half of those are on the other side of the state, which renders them essentially useless to me. To tell you that I'm stressed out about that, I don't have words for it. I don't have words for it. So we're going to pray on this, and yeah. Yeah. My rosacea has, despite all of the meds, is flaring back up. Jamie. If that's the worst thing that happens, I'm good. I'm good. I am busy with law stuff. We've got a couple opportunities that, if they come through, would be amazing. So yeah. So let's talk about haul. I got sent a care package with a bunch of things in it from another sorority sister. In there, it's like a bunch of random cross-stitch patterns. I'm going to be honest with you. I've stitched this pattern several dozen times. I usually end up giving them away to different sorority sisters. I will likely stitch this one, create an ornament or something, and send it off to somebody. I don't know. Although now apparently on the boat tote bags from Lancet, it's really like the thing to have bag tags. So maybe I'll make it into a bag tag. I don't know. The other thing that finally came in from my back order was for my spring village. I had ordered one of this from my other order, so yeah. The other exciting news that I have gotten is I am now one of those porch goose people. I have a giant porch goose on my porch now. She's amazing. And I have a desk goose. So I'm I think I have it narrowed down to the porch goose's name is going to be Lady Lucy Feather Goose. Because Lucy Goosey and Feather Goose, I don't know. Could be just Feather Down. Lucy Feather Down? I don't know. It's very Bridgerton. It's very distinguished. And I think my little one's name is going to be Cheese. Cheese and Quackers. So her name, her long name. Her government name is Cheese and Quackers. And I think that's just I don't know, it cracks me up. So I think that may be it. So, yeah, okay. Okay, oh, I do have other haul. So while we were buying Cheese and Quackers and Lady Featherdown, there was, right across the street was a quilt shop. So we went in, and I bought this for my daughter. Um, Penguins are her favorite Arctic bird. If you know, you know. Because Bean's favorite tropical bird growing up was a flamingo. Again, if you know, you know. And then Kay has been wanting a quilt, and so I picked up this pattern. It uses 10 by 10 squares, like so a layer cake. If you're a quilter, it uses layer cakes. If you add the 2 borders that it calls for, it's essentially a queen size quilt. That's amazing, right? Except for they didn't have a layer. Those aren't her colors, right? Her colors right now are blue. She likes blue. So we found these are going to be the main part of her quilt, and then this is going to be the inner border and the binding, and this will be the outer border. So add that to my pile, cause you know. I got a frame for my self-love sampler, Moroccan lanterns, and I got the board for I got to paint it for home. I finished it. Here's the thing, when I washed it though, I have like a little piece of rust or something, so I'm a little scared to take bleach to it, but I don't know how else to get it out. So if anybody has any ideas, that would be great. That would be great. See, I bought sunflowers to go with it, and then William put them over there. I got black and white checkered fabric and black and white checkered ribbon, which very much goes with Taryn's aesthetic, and since it's for her, that will be perfect. So on my list of things to do this week are to come back next week and show you all 3 of those fully finished, which would then finish my 54 and 54 this last year. Okay. Alright, so what have I actually been stitching? Because I have been throwing out. We are per Heidi from It's Not Wolf Down a Rabbit Hole. I totally messed that up. I don't know. It is Heidi's over there screaming at me. Stitching Down the Rabbit Hole. I'll tag her below, because I don't know why I can't remember it. It's like this mental block. I don't know. So she gave me the name, because we're going to throw out 40 bags of garbage. I shouldn't say we're going to throw it out. We're either donating stuff or we're clearing out, right? We're clearing out. So we are trashing for Jesus for this Lent. And here's my my code is, if it's red, if it's being thrown out, so if it's trash, green is to donate, blue is to give to somebody, and purple is if I've got to get over to Paul's apartment and start clearing that out, or if I go over and I help Kat again and clear out her stuff. But I'd really like to focus on my house. So I think I actually owe myself another red bag, actually. But we're doing pretty good, considering Lent started on Wednesday. And my paper will actually cover 70 trash bags of stuff. If you want this, I have it as a Word file. I know. Look, people are much more creative in stuff than I am, but I do what I can. So if you'd like this as a Word file, let me know. Send me a message on Instagram. I'll happily send you the Word doc. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so where are we on the Jeeps? Because we're doing 54 things, 54 finishes by the time October, when I turn 55. At this point, the goal is to hit more than 54. We're good, right? We're good. Because this is where we're at, and this is 54 things. So I need to print out another sheet of paper, I think. And we'll keep plugging away at that, and we'll see how many things can Kelly finish in a year, not including work projects, right? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't friggin' know. Okay, so I did start a crochet project. Oh, that's not good. This is, it's so cute. I'm hoping to finish him, her, I don't know. There's also a little pattern to make him a sweater. I guess it's a him because that's what I keep calling him. And I call it, well, he's Mushroom Guy. He's Mushroom Guy. He's a him. So my goal is to finish him by Easter for my daughter's Easter basket. In order to make that happen, Kelly actually has to sit her happy ass down and crochet. If you notice from the Jeep chart, crochet is orange. There's no orange project finished. Because those are red. Red are house projects. So that would be our first orange Jeep. So yay. So we did start him. His head, this is his head, because I picked a really, it's like chenille. It's so soft. Right? This is his head so far. It's halfway. So he's going to be big. And I just realized that I need to check and see if I have any more polyfill. And I've got to buy eyes for him. I mean, it's big. It's not as big as it's not really a great hat. I mean, it could be. I think my bun in the back gets in the way. So, he's going to be a big boy. So we're going to keep plugging along on that. And I keep all of his yarn in an extra large Land's End boat and tote. Okay. What is this? Oh, I worked on it. Okay. Oh, in the bad news, remember Snow Miser? The Snow Miser ornament that was so freaking adorable? My effing dog ate it. And there was no fixing it. So it went in the trash. And now I have to restitch Snow Miser. Yeah. The other big project that I've been feeling the pull towards is Quaker Flag by the Vitsters. So I worked a little bit more down here. So I'd like to, I am taking my friend Kat for her oral surgery on Tuesday. And I will still take my laptop and some work stuff. But, this may be the project I take. I don't know. This may be the project I take. I don't know. We all know how I play. It's kind of like pack 4 things, work on none. Okay. So I did work on Mr. Heat Miser. He looks so cool. Now you can actually kind of tell that it's the Heat Miser from A Year Without Santa Claus, which is my favorite Christmas show. Like, absolute all-time favorite Christmas show. Because of the Miser brothers. So. There we go. Okay. But wait, there's more. Relax. What more did I work on? I did not work on Pandemic this last week. I don't think. No, I did not. I did work on "13 Folds" by Carolyn Designs. The white, so I got tired of going in a line. I don't know why. I just wanted to see where the line ends. So this is 5 out of 9 rows. And then this is where the 9th row will be for that. This would be an easy one to take. And I did cut my fabric. This would be an easy one for me to take. I usually shove it in my purse. Because again, I'm to the point where I'm at a point on it where I don't need the pattern. I don't have to pull out the pattern, nothing. I don't have to count. We're good. I keep it in my little bag that my friend Stephanie sent me. She stitched for me. It's so cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so the other thing I've been working on is my Coney Islands needlepoint. I have almost, so I got all the red done, right? And I got the red letters in. They're sparkly. You can't really tell, but they are. And I've got all of the, almost all but the 2 gray lines for the gridding done. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And then, ironically, I found this while cleaning, with the needle still in it. I know that's a Shannon Christine design that she came out with for Valentine's Day a while ago. I think it might actually be finished. So I've got to track down the pattern. It was one of her freebies. I've got to track down the pattern to see if it's done. I know it's part of a series. So if it's done, I'm going to, I may try to FFO that too this week. I mean, because look, if I got to pull out the glue gun and get it going, we're going to go, right? We're just going to mass produce. We're just going to mass glue gun. So yeah, so that's where we're at. And that kind of addresses where we're going. I gotta be able to, the dishes are almost done. Okay, so those of you who don't know, I instituted a fine system in my house because I got really irritated the fact that I could not find any of my silverware. I have 2 place settings worth of silverware that I have bought. Not 2 place settings. I have 2 sets of, I think there's like 6, I think there's a setting for 8, right? And I bought 2 of those sets. So I have settings for 16, which means I have 16 forks and like 32 spoons, right? And I couldn't find any of them. And now that I'm starting to wonder if I didn't have 32 forks too, right? Because you have salad forks and regular forks. I don't know. Needless to say, I was missing a whole lot of silverware, and I was getting real irritated. And so I instituted a fine last week because I lost it. I'm not even ashamed. I lost my cool. I've got 2 25-year-olds in this house. There is no reason I should be feeling like I am, 1, eating all my meals with plastic silverware, and 2, feeling like I'm overwhelmed with chores because, yeah. So I kind of lost it. And we now have a finding system in our house that if I go into your room and I find a utensil, eating utensil, it's $100. And if I find a cup or a plate, it's $150 because I'm done. And if I ask you more than twice to do your chores and you don't do it and I do it, I'm billing you at my office bill rate. So, needless to say, things are getting done. And that side of the anxiety and stress in me is going down. Coupled with, we're just throwing out tons of shit. Is also helping. And I'm not just throwing it out, like, I need a little, this is going to be so funny. So, I don't have a lot of space in my laundry room area to, like, store multiple laundry baskets and all of this, right? So, I don't have a laundry basket to put clean laundry in. It's kind of like I fold it, I'll set it on the washer and dryer, tell the kids, hey, your stuff, come get your pile, right? Well, except for we had gotten behind, and so now I have, like, this mountain of stuff piled on top of my washer and dryer, and it's unmanageable. So I said to Kat, I said, you know, when I cleaned your house and you had all those laundry baskets? And she's like, yeah. Well, I emptied a big Rubbermaid tote that had the dishes the china that I had bought, and she needed that for her Christmas decorations that we got her. And I said, can I switch you for a laundry basket. I'll bring you the Rubbermaid tote. You can bring me, and I'll take the laundry basket. So we did that, which I think is actually quite funny. So I have a, so the goal is to fold all of the laundry that we've caught up, and then Bella asked if she could have the laundry basket for her room to like keep her dirty clothes in and stuff, so it's a little bit more organized. So that is the goal for that basket. I don't have a problem with that. So yeah, so we're just kind of doing life. I still have not found DMC 754, so I don't know what's going on in the DMC world. What? Tell me. I don't know. I may just buckle down and the other thing is, even with all of this cleaning so far, I can't find, I think it's 2 of the patterns out of the Red Thread series that I know I bought because I've looked at my receipts from 123 Stitch. I can't find. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to give myself till the end of Lent. And if I can't find them by then, because that's about what I'm going to... I am going to just reorder them and be done with the stress. And I'll order the 754 from 123 Stitch. So yeah. Otherwise, all is well. All is good. We're just going to keep plugging away. Like I said, I'm hoping this week to get the 2 quilts cut out and the 3 cross stitches, well, maybe potentially 4, FFO'd. Next Saturday we have Red Cedar Band Festival. So I'll be at Red Cedar at least for a good portion of the day. So yeah, lots of traveling. So yeah, otherwise, all is well. We're maintaining. We're, So, with that, I'm going to let you go. So remember, you are smart. And you are beautiful. You're strong. And you are loved. You are needed. And you are wanted. And mostly, you matter. And don't forget that the Paralympics start on Friday. And if you want to see some continuation of amazing athletes, I highly encourage you to watch the Paralympics. They never fail to disappoint, or to like, they don't disappoint, is how I meant to say it. They don't disappoint. They're amazing. It's just, yeah, watch them. So, the other thing is, while I'm not sure I'm going to participate, my plan was actually not to participate at all. I will be starting Stitching Survivor and Whip Warriors this week. I think the premiere shows starts on Tuesday. I don't even know, because that I wasn't anticipate planning or participate. If I do, I know that 2 of my pieces will be Pandemic and 13 folds, just because easy block stitching, right? And that's what we need. I know that in the group they're going to play Whip. Lisa's going to lead the Australian Survivor because they overlap. It's too much for me, and I can't do it. I can't. So, that's where we stand. So, again, let me know if I can do anything for you. We'll talk next week. If I don't see you before that, with kind of a setup for Whip Warriors, Survivor, and we'll go from there. Bye, y'all. Oh, and let me know Goose names if you have a better suggestion than Cheese and Quacker and Lady Lucy Featherdown. Let me know.